Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Civil TS. This video will be the third part of the lesson number 5. Let me open the slides to show you topic for today. In the lesson number 5, part 2, I explain until the pipe number parcel. In this video, I will explain number 6 using feature line and grading. Number 7 grading designs, number 8 surface analysis and volume calculation, and number 9 surface analysis tool. So let me open the Civil 3D. So I will explain from number 6 to number 9, and hopefully this one will be the last part of lesson number 5. I have prepared the surface before starting the video. So you guys can see in the Civil 3D I have opened the two viewports. In the one viewports you guys can see the surface in the 3D view. It is OGL surface, and in the another viewport the 2D view of the same surface. In this type of presentation you guys will understand very well, so that's why I prepare this type of presentation. You guys can see here I draw the rectangle which can be our foundation area. So in this area I will create the grading with this surface. So in order to create the grading, first of all we will create the feature line on this polyline. For that I have to convert the polyline to feature line. Click here, create feature line from object. Click this option, select the feature line, right click, enter. This window will be pop up. These two sites I have created before. For this one I want to create the new site. I will give the name number 3. Whatever regarding this video I will save it in the site number 3. Okay. The styles, everything I want to keep it as it is. Okay. Now the polyline has been converted to the feature line. In order to add it, click the feature line, elevation editor. This window will be pop up. Select all the elevations. I am giving approximate elevation 100. You guys can see now the feature line is visible in this viewport because this feature line came near to the surface level. Okay. Now I will create the grading for this feature line. So this surface name is surface 1. Okay, now I will create the grading for this feature line. For that, first of all, I will go to the grading. Click on grading creation tools. Click here. This window will be pop up. We have multiple options here. I will explain few of them. First of all, I have to select the site for the grading. For that, I have to click here. I am selecting the site number 3. Okay, create grading group. I am keeping the name as it is. Here we can give the description. I want to create the grading group as well as the surface. Okay, so if we create the grading, the design surface will be there automatically. So this option is for the later on. Okay, I am keeping the name same as it is. Grading group, it is the surface. Okay, you guys can see the grading surface is here. And when we see here in the group, we have grading group. Now here we have multiple options in the Civil 3D. Grade to distance, grade to elevation, grade to relative elevation, grade to surface. I will explain few in this. First of all, I am selecting grade to distance. Click here. For grading creation, I will go here, create grading. It is telling select the feature line. Select this one. Now select the side. I want to select the outside. My grading should be outside. Apply on entire length. I want to apply the grading on this entire length. You guys can disagree with it. You can select the specific location, but for me I need entire feature line. For that I have to hit the yes. The distance, either you have to select from here or you can give the input from the keyboard. I am giving the distance, for example 20 meter. Here we have two options. Either you have to select the slope or grade. I am selecting the grade this time. I am giving the grade minus 50%. Escape. For visibility, I'm gonna off this surface. You guys can see as I give the minus 50% and I use the distance, so the slope is in the minus and the distance is constant. Okay. And also the Civil 3D create the surface automatically. I am gonna off the surface also. Okay. You guys can see the grading is visible only. Now whatever the changes we will do in the grading, the same changes will happen in the surface. Now close this one. For example, I want to change something. Click here. Here we have multiple options. Grading group properties, edit style grading. From here we can edit the styles, the colors. As you guys can see, here is the green color layer, everything. Okay. Grading editor. Click here. You guys can see I give the minus 50%. Now I'm giving plus 50%. So you guys can see the changes here. At the same time, the surface is updated already. But as you guys know, I off the surface. You cannot see the changes here in the surface. For example, you want to change the distance. I am keeping 30 meter and this one I am keeping minus 50. Close. I want to bring back the surface. Let me undo this file. I make undo this file. Now I am going to off this surface again for clear visibility. Create grading tools. Set the site. Okay. Now here I am selecting the grade to distance. Create grading. Select the feature line. Site outside. Yes. Distance 20 meter. The second option I want to show you, slope. Here we can give the slopes as per our requirement. I am giving minus 4 into 1. Enter. Okay. And the changing method is the same. Click here. Grading editor. From here we can change it. Okay. Now you guys can see this inside is empty. What I am going to do now, create the grading tools again. Create infill. When we click this option, this empty space will be filled. Click here. And also the surface has been extended until here. You guys cannot see in the plan view because these all top levels are the same. Now I'm gonna on the surface. So this one is the one method to create the grading. Now I am gonna explain grade to surface, okay, and then I will move forward. Let me undo again. Now I bring back the same situation again. The next I am explaining grade to surface. Select the option grade to surface. If you want to edit it, from here we can edit it. From here we can create the new one. The criteria we can set from here. I am creating the criteria 4:1. 4:1. It will create the delay for like a cut fill. Okay. I change the criteria for it. Now I am gonna create the grading. Now I am gonna select the feature line. It is asking for me select the site. I am gonna click outside. I want to apply on entire length. Yes. Grade or slope. I want to give the slope. As I set the criteria previously, it is showing to me 4:1 and it is asking for the cut slope. I want to give the cut slope 4:1 and I want to give the fill slope 4:1. You guys can see now we have grading. This area is fill and this area is cut. So we can change the slopes with the same method. Now I am creating the fill here. For that, create infill. Click here. Right click. Now the surface is also ready and the platform is ready. Now I am going to on the surface. You guys can see here the cut area you cannot see, and the fill area you can see because it is below from the original ground surface. Now for the presentation I am creating the another surface so you guys will know very well the changes. For that I am creating the new surface. I am giving the name P. Okay. This one is the grading surface and this one is original ground surface. Open it. Came to edit. Right click. Paste surface. I want to paste the surface, original ground surface first. Okay. Then I want to paste again the grading surface. Okay. This one is the third surface. I'm gonna off this original ground surface. You guys will see the changes better. And this one I'm gonna off also. No need, but I'm gonna off. This one is our P surface. You guys can see object viewer. This one is the surface. I want to change the view from here. We can see in the different view. So this area is cut area and this area is fill area. So number 6 and number 7 is covered. Now I have to teach number 8, surface analysis and volume calculation. You guys can see here I have three surfaces. The one surface is for the grading and the another is original ground surface, and this one is for presentation, how the surface is look like, how the base will look like and presentable like this. The grading area, how it will be look like. So now I have to create the volume for it. So for that I have to click on analysis. After that volume dashboard. Click on dashboard. Here we have multiple options. I have to click this one, create new volume surface. Click here. From here we can give the name. I want to keep the same name, surface and next number. Style, I want to keep everything the same. The main thing is this one, surface volume. Base surface. Which one should be your base in order to create the volume? I need my base surface one, which is OGL. Now comparison surface. In this area I have to select the grading surface because we are finding the volume between the surface and grading group. Okay, other things I'm gonna leave as it is. Okay, you guys can see here we have multiple details. Let me hide a little bit this one, and you guys can see here we have new surface which is volume surface. Now let's go back to the volume window. In the first two is scale factors, it is 1. The contour style, I keep it by default. Here we can see the area in square meter. Okay, this one is cut and this one is fill. Okay, we need to adjust this volume because there is difference between the cut and fill. You guys can see our cut is less and the fill is much. So for that we will bring some filling material from somewhere else. So rather than bring the material from somewhere else, we will adjust this area. Okay, so how we will adjust it? Make it hide. Okay, for that now I have to select the same feature line. I need to select the surface, send to back. Where is the feature line? Send to back. Now the feature line is visible. I'm gonna select this one, elevation editor. Now as you guys can see the fill is much and the cut is less. So we will increase the cut. For that what we will do, click on this arrow and make it lower. Now check the volume again. You guys can see Here is showing the error. Now I will make it hide. I will select this one auto. This one I will select auto. And this surface I will create auto rebuild. Okay. Now click again here. You guys can see the cut is increased a little bit. I will bring more down this feature line. Now you guys can see the design has been changed also. Now I am checking the volume again. Now you guys can see almost the cut fill is same, like 22 and 23. So, and you guys can see here the gap, it's almost same. Now close it and close this one. Now number 9. Okay. For the analysis, we have multiple options to do the analysis. For example, click on surface. Here we can see the water drop. Click here. Set the criteria here. I want to keep as it is. Click here. Whenever you will click, for example, I have to click here. See the water flow direction. It will show to you. Click here. The water up this area where it will go. Here, here, here. The water will go outside. Here the water will go outside. Okay. So we can do the analysis of the surface like this. Okay. We can check the surface elevation. In order to click the surface, just click on label elevation. By elevation we can check also the difference or whatever. Now another one, I'm going to change the style, surface style, slope binding. Okay. You guys can see the surface is changed. You can do your analysis like this. Click here again, select the surface. I want to select this style now. Okay. You guys can see the difference. You guys can do the surface analysis like this. Okay. Hopefully this video will be helpful for you. If you guys have any question, you can send me an email, or you guys can send the message in the Facebook community, or you can do the comments in the YouTube down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.